All right, here I am. Hey guys, how's it going? I usually do not film with my phone like this, but I'll explain that later. But I guess I'm just gonna do a little channel update. Where the hell have I been? It's been like 4 weeks. Check my video from December, or I think it was my last channel update, and I think also where I think it was on my YouTube community post where I said that I was going to take a break. Well, yeah, I've been on like a break for like the past like 3 to 4 weeks now. Well, I'd say sort of, because like I've still like been filming somewhat and uploading somewhat, but I just haven't really been stressing myself out too much with YouTube as of lately. And I'm gonna go into that later on. But first, I need to talk about my injury. The reason why I think this injury happened is I think it was back at the Tanner skate park competition back in September. I think I was like pushing myself a bit too hard and I was running too fast, trying to like throw my board down. I missed. I think I applied a bit too much pressure on my left foot. I could be wrong because I haven't checked the footage in a while, but I think that's the only time that I can truly think of probably maybe hurting myself. Because, well, I think I did feel a lot of impact trying to stop myself from falling. Because, well, I was going way too hard during that contest. I didn't really feel that much of the pain until like later on, and it was bothering me for months. But then it was weird because like sometimes I felt the pain, other times I didn't feel the pain. So I was like, okay, it'll probably pass. It didn't pass. It's still here right now. And yeah, I went to the doctor about 2 weeks ago, and that's when I got, I believe, actually, and I got a brace. I wear the brace, just in case I have like extra support, but like I don't really have to wear it anymore. But yeah, I think it's something called like calcaneofibular impingement. I could be right, I could be wrong. I was trying to look it up before starting to film this video. I still don't quite get it that much, but it involves something with like either a fracture, I believe, or like a flat foot deformity, and obviously I am flat-footed, so I guess that was most likely the cause here. And maybe I'm guessing a bit too much pressure on one of my feet, which probably caused the whole impingement to happen, which caused some pain in my ankle or on like the side of my foot, as well as also some pain in my Achilles. Obviously, to some extent, I could be wrong. I'm still trying to understand, what the hell is going on, honestly. I mean, to some extent, obviously, my ankle is obviously kind of injured, and I obviously can't skate that much. But honestly, I've been kind of fine with that. I'm taking it light. I haven't been doing a lot of my flat ground tricks, which kind of sucks. But just trying to like minimize the impact and just trying not to like, go too crazy with it. But I guess that's basically on my injury. I'm probably supposed to get physical therapy maybe for like the next 6 weeks. Hopefully that'll make it better, and just hopefully just like I guess we'll just have to just, like write it out from there. I can still skate, but honestly, I just can't do like anything crazy. Like I can't like jump off of stuff. I could probably do maybe like a few flat ground tricks, but I'm probably not really gonna like push myself too much. I've been using this bandage here and there. It's not that bad, and it's actually kind of helping with it. I think to some extent, I feel like to some extent it's compressing my ankle and my foot more than the brace ever was. But hey, that's just a personal opinion. Other people have different injuries, so for them, maybe a brace helps more. But for me, I don't really think it was helping at all. But I tried it anyway, so hey, at least I tried. I also finally changed video editors. Yup, I no longer use iMovie. I now use Wondershare Filmora 11. If my camera can focus, please, thank you. But yeah, now I use Wondershare Filmora 11. And yeah, I'll explain this little exclamation point and this sign and stuff over here, but yeah, I'll explain that part later. But now I use Wondershare Filmora 11 to film my videos, and I'm glad. I'm actually filming all this on my phone. I didn't want to use my phone because every single time I film with my phone for too long, the battery begins to burn out. But this camera, I broke it. I went to the city back in, I think it was December. I was taking photos or like filming and stuff, and I didn't want to take off my gloves because, well, it was way too cold outside. And then, it slipped out of my hand, I dropped it, and now it does this. Yep. Lens error will shut down automatically, restart camera, yada yada yada. Same thing that happened with my last camera. If you guys knew what happened to that one, it also broke. So yeah, maybe I could fix this. Honestly, I kind of don't think I want to. But, oh well, it is what it is. Also, I also got this thing. This beautiful, amazing hard drive. I got this from the Apple Store. I think this was I think it was New Year's Eve, and surprisingly, like I was looking for hard drives. This thing is freaking amazing. It's like a LaCie hard drive. It has like the orange thing on it. It has it has it has the orange sleeve. It's actually pretty. I'll see. I got this hard drive on the LaCie hard drive. Obviously, for you guys, it's flipped because I put my camera the other way, but it says LaCie, so you get the idea. But I got this hard drive back. I think it's been almost a month now. I got it on New Year's Eve. I was researching certain hard drives. I got some Apple cards or some other stuff like that, and I was able to get enough money to basically buy a hard drive, and this was the one that I chose. It's 2 terabytes. It's water resistant. It's also shock resistant, and it's also pretty small and portable to carry. Like literally, like this is very, very impressive. And I got this for about $130, I think, which I think is actually a pretty fair price. I might have to check the price again on it, but it's also universally compatible, so I can use it for both a MacBook and for a Windows PC. So yeah, it works. It's really, really good. One of the things that made me not want to post YouTube videos was the fact that I was using iMovie on a very old laptop. And I'm not going to shame anybody who uses iMovie because I used it for like 3 years. I didn't want to, but I had to. I just feel like video editors like Filmora and Adobe Premiere and DaVinci Resolve, I feel like they just have more features and capabilities and other stuff to offer as compared to iMovie. I felt like my options for really good editing and for other stuff were limited. Also, maybe I should try to improve my filming and maybe try working on filming B-roll, so that's also on me. But I do feel like working with I just feel like working with a video editor that comes with more features and capabilities will be way more fun and way better to edit with as compared to iMovie. But hey, if you use iMovie, if you want to use it, keep using it. You do you. I'm not going to judge you for that, because I've also used it before. I don't know why the hell I'm fucking repeating myself. I already uploaded this short video. If you haven't watched it, go check it out now. But obviously, obviously, that's what it's for. That's what's right there. That's what it's called. And I basically imported it as an MP4 from Filmora to my hard drive as an MP4. And then, yeah. And then I got rid of all of the media and the footage that came along with it, because I'm also using this for school, so I don't want to have too much on this and then it gets too slow to function and operate. I'm gonna have to figure that out, hopefully sooner or later. It just is what it is. And plus, if anything, I've already finished a project and I've already saved it to my hard drive, so if I want to like put it back into Filmora for some random reason, I could always just import it from my hard drive. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna be doing for now. If I'm wrong, or if anyone else has any tips or recommendations, feel free to tell me, because I'm still new to this, but I'm definitely going to figure this out. And plus, I've already done pretty good with the editing so far, but I want to be able to use Filmora and its editing capabilities to its full extent. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Alright, now for the part that I probably should have said way earlier before, or maybe I'll probably just put this first and then put everything after. But where have I been? Why haven't I been uploading videos? And the truth is, I just needed a break. I felt like I needed a break for a while. Obviously, some people may disagree, but I feel like to some extent, I feel like when it came to me and this break, I just kind of needed it for a little bit. I just really felt like I was kind of in a rock and a hard place when it came to my content creating. Because I can't help but feel like every single time that I upload a video, I'm always messing something up. Like, literally, I went to the park yesterday, and I tried to film a video for my second channel, and it was kind of, like, all over the place. Or at least that's how I felt, I kept stuttering constantly, because I just so happened to do that. I just kept overthinking it, and I felt like no matter how many times I was filming it, and I was saying things, I felt like I didn't know how to explain it, and it just felt completely out of whack, It's moments like those that really make me ask myself, is this something that I truly want to keep doing, And with skateboarding and content creating, I've been asking myself now more than ever, is this something that I really want to keep doing? Because, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like with skateboarding, for me, it's like an on and off thing. It's like sometimes, I'm down to skate, I'm down to film. Sometimes I just don't really want to, and I don't really care, Sometimes I get tired. Honestly, I feel like to some extent, for me to try to, make this YouTube thing work, or for me to keep uploading, I always have to be doing something new. Like sometimes, like I remember I would purposely just learn a new trick for a new video because I thought that me, constantly doing kick flips and heel flips and the same tricks over and over again would just get so boring and repetitive, you know? And sometimes I ask myself, because like I've seen like so many things with like other YouTubers, and like I'm trying to branch out, or not really branch out per se, but I'm trying to be more original. I'm trying to do my own thing in my own way, and I'm trying to stay true to myself more than anything, because I feel like I kind of got lost for a little bit. I felt as if sometimes like I was asking myself like if I would have to make certain videos to truly try to grow my audience. What is it? Because like I'm not trying to hop on like any trends. Obviously I'm one to talk because I've uploaded plenty of skateboarding tutorials in the past. Like I really have. But I just want to try to make content that I can truly enjoy. That's somewhat original, or at least has my own twist to it. I can enjoy it. You guys can enjoy it, and it's good. And honestly, I'm trying not to get too obsessed with the whole YouTube algorithm thing. I do not want to fucking please that shit, because that's just a freaking waste of time. I'm not going to, go against my integrity and my values just to make a video that's going to go all the way up there in views and stuff, I'm trying to detach myself from the views and the likes and the subscribers. To some extent, I think those are okay, but honestly, I just don't want to let those numbers define myself for who I am and how great of a YouTuber I am, I mean, maybe a video to me, I thought was a great idea that, like, was it 5 views, 1 like, but to me, I thought it was fucking amazing, So why should I really try so hard, to compare what I like and how I see things to how social media and those values see it, if that makes any sense. And I just kept asking myself if I really did want to keep on making skateboarding content. I guess sometimes I felt like the love was there, and other times I felt like the love just wasn't there, I'm trying so hard to like constantly push myself and trying so hard to like make things work, but like I get in my head all the fucking time, and it genuinely bothers me. I can't tell you how many times like I would spend maybe 25 minutes trying to fucking like ollie down like a 5-stair. I've done that shit so many times, yet for some reason I still have the thought in my head that I can't fucking do it. And even if I try super duper hard to push myself sometimes, I kind of don't want to do it anymore, I feel like sometimes when it comes to stuff like that, where I'm like pushing myself and it's just like not going the way that I wanted to, I set these high expectations for myself, and then when I don't reach them, I feel like I'm always fucking up, or that, I'm always messing something up. So then sometimes I ask myself, why even bother trying? Obviously, that's the worst mentality to go by. It's better for me to try than not try at all. But I felt like I didn't really know what to do. Like I kept on trying to use social media as an answer to all of my problems, but it was the only thing that was truly causing my problems, I kept taking advice from this person and from that person, but like that's their perspective. What about me? What about my perspective, Stuff like that. And I felt like I was like kind of caught in between, because like, because I kept asking myself, like, do I really want to do this? Is this content boring? Is it exciting? Is it in the middle? Am I filming this wrong? Am I not talking into the camera right? Am I not holding my camera right? Despite me hating having to hold up my phone now to film, when I would much rather be holding up a camera instead, like, am I talking into the camera wrong? Am I not speaking clearly? Is my editing just like straight up horrible? Like, like I really began to ask myself all those questions, because I felt like shit just wasn't working. Obviously, I've had plenty of great videos in the past, and yeah, I think it's a matter. Fuck, I literally lost my train of thought. I'm leaving this in the video because there's no other way for me to explain this. Like this is me. This is fucking tough, man. Even now, as I'm currently filming this video, I genuinely just thought of deleting everything I just filmed before for this video and literally just starting over, because I feel like it's a mess, and I feel like I'm not really saying things clearly and to the point, but I'm gonna keep trying. But I think the whole point, I guess the whole thing that was really starting to bother me was the fact that like I felt like I wasn't progressing enough, and I felt like this whole mental block or this whole like overthinking thing really just began to take over. And I'm trying hard, not to let it consume me, but I'm even doing it right now because like sometimes like I set these high expectations for myself, and then when I don't reach them, my God, man.